What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Apollo Jetson, and I'm finna give y'all a 2020 tour of my personal home studio. And show you guys what kind of gear and stuff I have, and go a little bit in depth. To show you what me, an artist / producer, has in the studio, and kind of some of the stuff you guys should probably look into and check out. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so this is my 2020 studio, right? So let's start with the computer. I got an MSI GS66 Stealth. I did a couple mods to it underneath. I put, I think, 2 terabyte hard drive in it. And I'm gonna put another one in there. And I think I put some RAM in it. I can't remember. But it has 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm gonna end up putting 32 in it, or 64, 232 sticks. I'm running FL Studio to make beats. FL Studio 11, if you're wondering. That's only for Windows. Alright. I also run Pro Tools to record vocals. Pro Tools 2020. Okay, the next thing I have is a RAZER Ballistic HYPERSPEED mouse. It's really comfortable. It takes batteries. It's Bluetooth, but it also has a little signal USB connector. Really good mouse. I suggest you buy one. They're really good. The next thing I want to talk about is my speakers. I have Focal Alphas 5-inch. It's gonna cost you probably about $600 for a pair. I have speaker foam underneath it. The next thing I'll say, I have 2 power conditioners to basically take all the AC power cords and connect them and get it organized. This desk right here is a RAB PRORAK 61 keyboard desk. Really good desk. It cost me about $1,200. The next thing is the keyboard. I have a Roland Juno DS 61 key keyboard, synthesizer, MIDI type of runner too. So that's a live synth. The next thing I'll talk about is my preamp channel strip. I just got my first real piece of analog hardware. It's a Manley Core reference channel strip. Really good. I'm really happy with this purchase. It has a preamp with some controls there, a high pass filter, a gain button, 48-volt phantom power, and a fade, a tone button switch right there. A compressor with more compression knob right here, attack and release, and a bypass switch. Then I have an EQ with a low shelf band, a mid-range, and a high shelf band. And this is a frequency sweep for the mid-range, and a button for the mid-range, a switch for the mid-range frequency selection. And then I have a limiter on it. And what that does is just set the ceiling for so I don't go past it. This right here is a meter. I can meter the input on switch 1, the output on switch 2, and the gain reduction from the compressor. So when it runs, I can send signal through, you know. and, you know, adjust things. Turn the high pass up, you know. You can do a lot of stuff on it. And that's running on my TELEFUNKEN mic. I have a TELEFUNKEN AK-47 Mark II. Really good tube microphone. So what a tube microphone is there's a tube inside of here. And what those are, they're really nice microphones because they capture sound. The most expensive mics are the tube microphones. Normal people have XLR, but if you look underneath, this is like 8 pins. And what those, I plug a cable in here and it runs all the way to this box right here, which is the power supply. Tube mics need power supply, so that goes in here and it converts to XLR, comes out here, and it goes into my preamp. And I use my preamp to amplify the mic and get the exact sound I want before I even go to the interface. So right here, this is my new interface. I was on the Apollo, but now I'm on this CLARETT 8 Pre USB-C for Windows. They have a Thunderbolt version if you're running Mac. I suggest you get that because Thunderbolt's way faster. But I have Thunderbolt on Windows, but I don't know how that's going to run. You know, Windows, it's not really good with Thunderbolt from what I've learned. So, and the reason I got this interface, one, I wanted one for my rack, to put in my rack, save some space. Two is because it has a lot of inputs and outputs. So when you're running gear, analog gear, you need at least 2 extra outputs and 2 extra inputs, and they have to be pairs. So your speakers go on 1 and 2, and you have your mic 1 and 2. But in order to analog mix, you need to have pairs. You can't have 3 and 4 and go into 1 and 2. So you need 3 and 4 here and 3 and 4 here on the inputs. Right? So I have more inputs to start building my analog gear racks. And it's USB. You could also connect another interface like the Apollo Twin or something and go into optical and just use these for the inputs. I might do that in the future, but for now, this is all I need. So that's why I got that interface, to start mixing and mastering analog. I have a G drive, 4 terabytes. I have an MPD drum pad thing. I use that when I'm in Ableton. I got a USB mic I got from Best Buy. It's called the Omni or something like that. It was like 50 bucks. I use this for my behind the beats. And this is my GT racing chair. Really great studio chair. Very hyped on this purchase. Very nice chair, super comfortable. 2 pillows, 1 back, 1 headrest. Awesome chair. I have a Yamaha HS8 sub and a pedal for my keyboard. That's the last thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Headphones. But you got some random ass headphones. I have some. They're all Audio Technica. I have another pair of bigger ones, but I need to get some new headphones. I'm gonna probably get FOCUSRITE headphones, the same speaker brand. They have, and I need 2 pairs of that because I record, you know, guests that come over and stuff like that. Whenever I'm collaborating on music, you know, I got hard drives everywhere. Can't have enough hard drives. But that's pretty much it for the studio tour. I hope this helps you guys see what's going on, you know. You don't need too much. But yeah, that's my studio tour. Hope this video is useful for you guys, and that you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section if you are messing with this video. More videos on the way, more content on the way. All right, I'll see you guys. Apollo Jetson out. Peace.